Today I am going to show you one interesting gravy item which is known as aloo dum gravy. Aloo dum gravy is usually made with small potatoes which we usually fry and eat. But this time I am going to show you how to make a gravy out of it. This gravy is very tasty and you can eat it with chapati or rice. And the preparations that we need to do for this are, we need to take small potatoes which we are going to prick and boil, prick it with a fork and then boil it in the pressure cooker for one whistle. Then let the pressure cooker cool on its own and drain out all the water from the small potatoes and peel off their skin. After peeling off the skin, heat oil in a pan nicely and then you deep fry these small potatoes till they turn golden brown. Once they turn golden brown, you can get started with the recipe that I am just going to show you how to make. Friends, after your small potatoes get deep fried and turn golden brown into color, then you can remove them from the heat and put them on a paper napkin so that they can soak out all the extra oil that is there. After doing that, just heat 1.5 tablespoons of oil in a pan. We needn't take too much of oil because we have already fried the potatoes in oil, so that oil will come out into the gravy once you put the potatoes in the gravy. Now, after heating the oil, I am going to add mustard seeds and let them splutter. Add some curry leaves to it. After your mustard seeds splutter, add curry leaves and then you add half a teaspoon of asafoetida. Stir it once and now I am going to add 2 medium sized onions which I have already cut and kept. 2 medium sized onions which I have already cut and kept. Curry leaves and the mustard seeds together with the asafoetida, they are giving a very nice fragrance and they will add to the taste of this particular gravy. Stir the onions nicely till they turn transparent in color. Okay friends, now my onions are almost translucent in color. I have added 2 to 3 pieces of bay leaves in this. Bay leaves will also give a very nice aroma. Basically, all these aromas make this gravy very special. Now I am going to add some turmeric powder to it. 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder I am adding. Then add coriander powder. 1.5 teaspoon. And then I am going to add some Kashmiri red chili powder. Kashmiri red chili powder gives a very nice color to this particular gravy. It's not very spicy, but at the same time the color that will come to the gravy will be very nice. Now mix these things well and see, you can make out the difference in the color of the masala as soon as you add the Kashmiri red chili powder. If suppose you do not have Kashmiri red chili powder, you can also add the ordinary red chili powder to it. Now I am going to add the coarse paste powder which I have made of the, and 3 to 4 pieces of cloves that I have taken, 2 green cardamom, fennel seeds, have dry roasted them on a medium heat, and then after it becomes cool, I have hand pounded it in a container. If you have a small jar, you can just grind it into a coarse paste. If the quantity of the potatoes is more, then you may have to use little bit more of these spices. Now I am going to add this coarse paste into this mixture and stir it. Now we'll add 1 teaspoon of dry ginger powder to this. Three to 4 teaspoons of dry mango powder, depending on how much sour you like your gravy to be. I like it little medium sour, so I am adding 4 teaspoons of dry mango powder. Now mix all these well. You will see we have added lot of spices to it, so when the gravy comes out, it will come out very well. Till this gets done, I am going to make a fine paste of 2 medium sized tomatoes and add at least half a cup of curd to it and make a paste out of the tomatoes and curd, so that we can use that to make the gravy of this particular vegetable. So friends, you see my onions and all my spices that I had put into it, dry mango powder, dry ginger powder, and the coarse paste of fennel seeds, cloves and green cardamom. Everything that got mixed in it, along with the red chili powder, turmeric and coriander powder. Now I am going to add the paste of tomatoes and half a cup of curd that I have made into a paste and stir it. This is going to form the gravy of this recipe. Now stir it well and let the raw tomatoes get cooked. Once they get cooked, you can see oil coming on top of them. Leave this gravy to cook on a slow flame till the raw tomatoes get cooked and the oil starts floating on top. Then you will add the fried potatoes to it, and after that only we can make a gravy out of it, adding as much water as you want to add to this gravy. So let it simmer on a slow flame till the tomatoes get cooked properly. Okay friends, now as you see my tomatoes are cooked, the oil has come on the surface of the gravy or the curry. Now we are going to add the potatoes to it. The potatoes which we have already fried till they turn golden brown, and we have removed them on a paper napkin. Once all the oil is drained out, we are going to mix it in this gravy. Now we are going to add the last 2 ingredients which were left out till now. I am going to add 1 small teaspoon of cumin powder or jeera powder and half a teaspoon of garam masala powder to this. Mix this well, and now you will add how much ever water you want to make the gravy. So I am going to add this water to it in the mixer so that my tomato puree, everything comes onto it. I am adding this water, and last, the most important ingredient that is left to be added, that is the salt, will be added to it. Going to add one and a half teaspoons of salt. Now let this gravy cook properly. Let it boil so that all the spices, they get soaked into the potatoes, which we have already pricked with the fork. That is why we pricked it with the fork, so that all the masalas will get inside the potato and your gravy will get ready. So let it boil for about 5 to 7 minutes on a medium flame, and then you can switch off the gas. Okay friends, see my gravy has started boiling nicely. That means it is got done. Now just I am going to add coriander to it, and I am going to switch off the gas. Aloo dum gravy is ready to be served. It can be served with rice, it can be served with chapati. I hope you will like it and you will try it. Thank you.
If you like our videos and channel, please like and subscribe.